what you do.
Hey boss dolls, it's your girl Hannah B and welcome back to my channel for another video. I am going to be decluttering my makeup space just a little bit. I don't really hoard that much makeup, but I'm definitely a hoarder nonetheless. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I have a couple Too Faced palettes that I did used to create some eye looks with. I really don't. I really kind of have more palettes than I know what to do with right now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the palettes that I'm going to be getting rid of. So they are the Too Faced Natural Eyes and the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes. I don't use them. So this is the Boudoir palette and these are the colors. And you will be able to see that I did use some of these quite a lot. But these are the colors in the Boudoir palette. And then the Natural Eyes, of course, is a nude palette. And then like the glitters are like super glittery and I'm just not 100% a fan of glitter like that. So the next eyeshadow is a Super Shock Shadow by ColourPop. It is in the color Shameless. I thought it was a green shadow when I originally bought it and it turned out that it's more like a black metallic-y type of shadow. It's still like super pigmented, you know, but I basically didn't know what shadow color I was getting and I got these shadows when I was definitely still an undergrad and I'm 27 now. So but yeah, so you know, that's the color. I do have a ColourPop palette called Party Trick. They include the colors Valley Girl, Birthday Girl, Prickly Pear, Cheap Date, Hot Tamale, and Moonshine. I thought I was using these shadows a lot and then I realized I wasn't. So we're gonna go through each one of them and I'm gonna swatch all of them and show you guys. So we're gonna start off with Prickly Pear. And so this is what Prickly Pear looks like. So that is Prickly Pear, if you can see it. The next color is Cheap Date, and it is a gold color. That is Cheap Date, and that's Prickly Pear, and that is Shameless. This is Birthday Girl. It's like a, what would you call it, like a rose gold. It says metallic on the back. So it's like a rose gold metallic. So this shadow is breaking down a bit more. It is hard to get a good swatch. And this is Birthday Girl again, and that's it on the very bottom. And this one just completely fell apart, so that's the actual pan. This shadow is called Hot Tamale, and if you can see the pan, you know it has been used. It's like a darker rose gold type of color. That is Hot Tamale right there. This next color is called Moonshine, and to be honest, I'm not a fan. I was never a fan of Moonshine. So this, I look stupid. This is Moonshine right here, okay? And this very last color is a highlight color, and it is called Valley Girl, and that is basically, it's like an iridescent white color. But here it is. It's just this white shadow. You can use it as a highlight or whatever. All right, since we're talking about eyeshadows, I'm gonna move on to the very next thing. They do not have any fronts to them anymore, so sorry, but all of these are the infamous BH Cosmetic palette. I have the matte palette, I have the shimmer palette, which is literally the matte palette but shimmers, and then I have the I think this is like a pastel palette. I may have used these all of like 4 or 5 times in undergrad. So yeah, we're just gonna toss those. There's not a lot to say about it. In the spirit of keeping this about eyes, I'm going to show you guys something that probably people are gonna be mad at me about. I don't really care. This is the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion in Greed. Okay, as far as I know, nothing is even coming out of this tube anymore. See, it's completely dried up. It's hard, it's crunchy. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, so there's really not much to be said about that. I do still use the eye primer potion, like the regular the purple one, but yeah, this is a no. And I used to like have multiples of these, you guys, multiples. This is the NYX eyebrow cake powder eyebrow cake powder. This is basically, it's a wax, which is right here. It comes with this little brush, and it also comes with a little spoolie. But this is the wax, and this is the brown, the black, and that's the gray. I never used the gray. I'm not really sure how this product was supposed to be used, if I'm being honest. I would dip the brush into the wax, and then I would mix it up with the powder, and then I would take the brush and cover my eyebrows. So the reason that I stopped using this palette was because, with this duo, was because one, your eyebrows will wipe off super easy. And two, once I kind of figured out how to do the brushes and not the brushes, but the pencils, like the brow wiz and whatnot, I was immediately done with this. All right, my last eye product is, of course, some mascara. I actually don't even know. It's called Punk Volumizer Mascara by Douce. I don't use it. It just literally sits in my drawer. I use Better Than Sex, and it's just taking up space. This is a liquid lipstick by ColourPop. It is in the color Fluff. First of all, it goes on gray, and then I believe it turns purple. I would often, that's what it looks like right here. And when it dries down, it should turn a different color. It kind of reminds me of Stone by MAC. Will I reorder it? I don't know. This color, I've definitely been using this since undergrad, or have used it since undergrad. I haven't really used this in like maybe 2 years, but I've just kind of like been holding on to it. Definitely tossing this. The next thing is this Chanel lip gloss. I got this in undergrad when I was doing modeling for Belk, and they gave us, for the girls, they gave us like a little goodie bag full of a bunch of stuff from around the store. At first I hated it because I didn't like the color, and I didn't like that it was glittery. And also, this bottle was like the worst design ever. As you can see, it's messy all around the bottom, and it's messy all inside of the top as well. Swatching right here. But it's just a lip gloss. Even though it's like super pigmented on my hand, it kind of goes on kind of like sheer on top of a lipstick. I don't use it no more because I got a whole bunch of lip glosses now. The next two things we are going to talk about are these Milani lipsticks. This is Teddy Bear and Violet Vault. Teddy Bear is this nude kind of color. I did go through another nude phase in my life. I'm gonna swatch it right below this eyeshadow, and it's really thick, y'all. That is Teddy Bear right there. So that's Violet Vault right here. And again, it's just like a creamy consistency. The next lip color is the NYX lip color. It's a liquid suede. I absolutely hated this line. So this is the NYX liquid suede in the color Soft Spoken. So that is this color right here. It's still a pretty color, don't get me wrong. I hated it. So I should have been tossed this actually, because I have tossed every last single one like it, okay? Now the next two lipsticks I have are MAC lipsticks. So I was in the group of dark skinned girls that got not persuaded, but hoodwinked, if you will, into purchasing this vibrant ass lipstick called Candy Yum Yum. It didn't take me long to realize this was the dumbest $20 I ever spent in my life. But that's what color Candy Yum Yum is. Now, this Violet Vault here, I can make that work. It looks really pretty on me. Candy Yum Yum here looks stupid, okay? And the next lipstick is, of course, from the Nicki Minaj collab. So this was Viva La Glam Nicki. And this is a cream lipstick with a satin finish. That is Viva La Glam Nicki right here, honey. So I am a foundation hoarder. I can admit that fully. I hoard foundation, I hoard concealers. I'm the type of person that's like, let me buy one while I got a little bit left, and I'm just not gonna crack the other one until I'm done with that one. But then I realize that it's a brand new bottle of foundation, so why not open it? I'm gonna start out with this concealer. This is the Smashbox Studio 24-hour waterproof concealer. I hate this concealer. It is in the color dark, and I think the reason why I hate it is because it's not the right color for me. And I also have a LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Espresso. I thought this was gonna be dark enough to contour with. That's literally all it is about this concealer. There's nothing wrong with LA Pro Girl. I still use the other one. This is a mostly finished bottle of Chai by Too Faced. I really do need to get rid of it, but there's still so much foundation in it and I don't use it, and that's the problem. But I can't toss it yet. I can't. So we have a empty dried up bottle of Beauty Bakery Cake Mix foundation. This is the first packaging that came out. I definitely can toss this. It's in the color 17 if anybody's wondering what my shade color is. So the very last item, I lied, I got one more item after this. So the second to last item is a bottle of Sephora foundation. Okay, this is in the color milk chocolate. Everybody swears up and down that this is the most perfect match foundation that I have ever worn in my entire life, and I'm just not fully convinced. I feel like I've worn more perfect foundations before. Even my photographer said that this foundation was perfect. And I guess since I can't see it and everybody else is looking at me, it could be right. I don't know. I also could be getting gassed up tremendously. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it. I haven't used this in like over 2 years. All right, now the very last thing that I have on my makeup counter in terms of things to throw away is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Topaz in Cream. So this is what it looks like, honey. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna see if I can get it to swatch. I tried to play in it earlier today and like it literally wouldn't do anything. As you can see, it looks like gold paint. It don't really shine or sparkle. I feel like this highlighter looks exceptionally good on way darker skin tones, and that's the reason why I have just never fully been in love with this highlighter, because I feel like I wasn't dark enough to wear it. I did wear it in 2016 for like that whole entire summer, but like eventually I was wearing a way darker foundation then too, because 2016. But yeah, I just don't think that this is for me. So thank you guys for tuning in to my video. Let me know some experiences you have shared with some of the makeup that I talked about, if you have similar experiences or whatever. My dog is barking. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, so make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you be notified every time I post a video. Follow me on all forms of social media at Hannah Burnell W. That's it. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. Okay. And yeah, that's it for this video. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.